Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Unlock Greatness here, and today we're diving into the exciting world of electric vehicles. The automotive industry is undergoing a massive transformation, and EVs are leading the charge. From sleek sedans to rugged SUVs, there's an electric car for every taste and need, but with so many options available, choosing the right EV can feel overwhelming. That's why I'm here to break down everything you need to know about choosing your perfect electric ride. We're talking about ditching the gas pump and embracing a cleaner, more sustainable future. Whether you're an eco-conscious driver or simply curious about the latest tech, this guide will equip you with the knowledge to make an informed decision. Gone are the days of clunky, impractical electric cars. Today's EVs are stylish, powerful, and packed with cutting-edge technology. Think autopilot features, massive touch screens, and lightning-fast acceleration. Plus, with advancements in battery technology, range anxiety is becoming a thing of the past. So buckle up and get ready to explore the world of electric vehicles. We'll cover everything from the different types of EVs to the key factors to consider when making your purchase. Let's dive in. Choosing an EV is about more than just picking a car. It's about embracing a new era of driving. It's about reducing your carbon footprint and contributing to a greener planet. And trust me, it's an exciting journey. But before we jump into the specifics, let's address the elephant in the room, the fear of the unknown. Many people hesitate to make the switch to electric because they're unsure about the technology, the infrastructure, or the overall cost. But I'm here to tell you that those fears are often unfounded. EV technology has come a long way in recent years, and it's only getting better. With longer ranges, faster charging times, and a growing network of charging stations, EVs are becoming more practical and convenient than ever before. Plus, governments and automakers are heavily investing in EV infrastructure, making the transition smoother and more accessible. So, whether you're a seasoned car enthusiast or a first-time buyer, there's never been a better time to consider an electric vehicle. In the following sections, we'll delve deeper into the world of EVs, exploring the different types available, the key features to consider, and the environmental benefits they offer. The first step in choosing your perfect EV is understanding the different types available. We've got battery electric vehicles, or BVs, which run solely on electricity. They offer zero tailpipe emissions and a silent, exhilarating driving experience. Then we have plug-in hybrid electric vehicles, or PHEVs, which combine a gasoline engine with an electric motor. PHEVs offer the best of both worlds for shorter commutes and longer journeys. They're a great stepping stone for those not ready to go fully electric. Fuel cell electric vehicles, or FCEVs, use hydrogen gas to generate electricity. FCEVs offer impressive ranges but are limited by hydrogen fueling stations. Understanding the pros and cons of each type will help you narrow down your choices. In the upcoming sections, we'll dive deeper into the factors that matter most when choosing an EV. We'll also explore the environmental impact of EVs. So stay tuned and let's find your perfect electric ride together. Let's start with the stars of the show, battery electric vehicles, or BEVs. These are the ones that truly embody the electric revolution. They ditch the gasoline engine altogether and run solely on electricity, making them the cleanest and greenest option on the market. Imagine this: you wake up in the morning, unplug your car, which has been charging overnight, and hit the road. No more trips to the gas station, no more exhaust fumes, just the smooth, silent acceleration of an electric motor. That's the BEV experience. But BEVs are more than just environmentally friendly, they're also incredibly fun to drive. With instant torque and responsive handling, they offer a whole new level of driving excitement. Plus, with fewer moving parts than a traditional combustion engine, BEVs require less maintenance, saving you time and money in the long run. However, it's essential to consider a few things before going all in on a BEV. Range is a significant factor, as you'll need to plan your trips around charging stops, especially for longer journeys. The good news is that battery technology is constantly improving, and many new BEVs offer ranges comparable to their gasoline counterparts. Section 2. Plug-in hybrid electric vehicles or PHEVs, bridging the gap to an electric future. Now let's talk about plug-in hybrid electric vehicles or PHEVs. PHEVs combine a gasoline engine with an electric motor and battery. Enjoy electric driving for short commutes and gasoline for longer trips. Charge at home or public stations, just like a BEV. PHEVs offer versatility and flexibility. Section 3. Fuel cell electric vehicles or FCEVs, a glimpse into the hydrogen highway. Now let's move on to a more futuristic option, fuel cell electric vehicles or FCEVs. These vehicles are powered by hydrogen gas, which is converted into electricity to run the electric motor. FCEVs offer some compelling advantages, such as long ranges and fast refueling times, similar to gasoline cars. Imagine filling up your car with hydrogen in just a few minutes and being able to drive for hundreds of miles without worrying about finding a charging station. That's the promise of FCEV technology. However, FCEVs face a significant challenge: the lack of widespread hydrogen fueling infrastructure. Building out a network of hydrogen fueling stations is a costly and complex undertaking, which is why FCEVs are still a relatively niche market. Despite the infrastructure hurdles, FCEVs represent an exciting frontier in sustainable transportation. As hydrogen technology advances and the infrastructure catches up, FCEVs could play a more prominent role in the future of mobility. Section 4. Beyond the types, understanding your EV needs. Now that we've explored the different types of EVs, it's time to consider your individual needs and driving habits. Choosing the right EV is about finding the perfect fit for your lifestyle, budget, and priorities. Think about your daily commute, how often you take long trips, and your access to charging infrastructure. Do you have a garage where you can conveniently charge overnight? Are there public charging stations available near your home, work, or frequently visited locations? Consider your budget and the overall cost of ownership. EVs typically have a higher upfront cost than comparable gasoline cars, but they can save you money in the long run with lower fuel and maintenance costs. Factor in any government incentives or tax credits available for EV purchases in your area, as these can significantly reduce the overall cost. In the next part, we'll delve deeper into these key factors, helping you weigh the pros and cons and make an informed decision based on your unique needs and preferences. Alright, let's talk about the elephant in the room when it comes to EVs, range anxiety. It's that nagging feeling of worry you might run out of juice before reaching your destination. But trust me, it's often more hype than reality. Yes, EVs have a limited range compared to some gasoline cars, but here's the thing, battery technology has come a long way. Most new EVs offer a range of well over 200 miles on a single charge, which is more than enough for most daily commutes and errands. Plus, you're not always driving hundreds of miles a day, right? Think about your typical driving habits. How often do you take those long road trips? For most people, it's not that frequent, and even then, with a little planning and the growing network of fast charging stations, long journeys in an EV are becoming increasingly viable. The key is to be realistic about your needs and choose an EV with a range that comfortably accommodates your daily driving routine. If you frequently take long trips, consider an EV with a longer range, or be prepared to factor in charging stops along the way. Let's demystify the world of EV charging. It's more convenient than you think. Fuel up from the comfort of your home, wake up to a full charge. Workplaces and apartments are installing chargers. Public charging stations are everywhere. From malls to highways, the infrastructure is expanding. Okay, let's talk about the price tag. Yes, EVs tend to have a higher upfront cost than comparable gasoline cars, but don't let that scare you away just yet. There are several factors to consider when evaluating the overall cost of ownership. Remember those expensive trips to the gas station, or say goodbye to them with an EV. Electricity is significantly cheaper than gasoline, so you'll save a considerable amount on fuel costs over the lifetime of your vehicle. Plus, EVs require less maintenance than their gasoline counterparts, which means fewer trips to the mechanic and more money in your pocket. And here's the kicker. Many governments offer generous incentives and tax credits to encourage EV adoption. These incentives can significantly reduce the upfront cost of an EV, making them more affordable and accessible to a wider range of buyers. So, while the initial sticker price might seem higher, it's crucial to factor in fuel savings, lower maintenance costs, and any available incentives to get a complete picture of the overall cost of ownership. Now that we've covered the practicalities, let's talk about the fun part, finding an EV that fits your style and needs. The good news is that the EV market is booming, with a wide range of options available to suit every taste and budget. Whether you're looking for a sleek and sporty sedan, a spacious and practical SUV, or a compact and efficient city car, there's an EV out there for you. Automakers are investing heavily in electric mobility, and the competition is fierce, which means more choices and better value for consumers. Think about your lifestyle and how you'll be using your EV. Do you need a spacious vehicle for your family and all their gear, or are you looking for a nimble and efficient car for navigating city streets? Consider your cargo space requirements, passenger capacity, and any other features that are important to you. Remember, choosing an EV is about more than just going electric. It's about finding a vehicle that seamlessly integrates into your life and enhances your driving experience. One of the most exciting aspects of EVs is the cutting-edge technology they pack under the hood and inside the cabin. From advanced driver assistance systems to futuristic infotainment systems, EVs are leading the charge in automotive innovation. Many EVs come equipped with features like autopilot or semi-autonomous driving capabilities, lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, and automatic emergency braking, enhancing safety and convenience on the road. Inside the cabin, you'll find spacious and luxurious interiors with premium materials, ambient lighting, and advanced climate control systems. Large touchscreen displays dominate the dashboard, providing access to navigation, entertainment, and vehicle settings. Some EVs even offer features like over-the-air software updates, remote control capabilities, and smartphone integration, allowing you to manage your vehicle from the palm of your hand. The world of EV technology is constantly evolving, with new features and innovations emerging all the time. So, if you're a tech enthusiast, get ready to be wowed by what EVs have to offer. Okay, let's talk about why we're all here, why EVs are so exciting, and why choosing the right one matters. It's about the future, our planet, and making sure we're driving towards a greener tomorrow. I'm talking about the environmental impact, the big picture stuff. See, traditional gasoline-powered cars are a major source of harmful emissions. We're talking about carbon dioxide, which contributes to climate change, and other pollutants that impact air quality and our health. EVs, on the other hand, produce zero tailpipe emissions, meaning cleaner air for all of us. This is huge. By choosing an EV, you're directly reducing your carbon footprint and contributing to a healthier planet. And the best part is, as battery technology advances and renewable energy sources become more prevalent, the environmental benefits of EVs will only continue to grow. But it's not just about the planet, it's about our cities and communities too. Imagine a world with quieter streets, free from the roar of combustion engines. EVs offer a quieter, more peaceful driving experience, reducing noise pollution and creating more livable urban environments. Section 2, Beyond the Tailpipe. Understanding the true environmental cost. Now, some people might say, but Mark, what about the environmental impact of manufacturing EV batteries? And it's a fair question. It's important to acknowledge that producing EV batteries does have an environmental footprint. We're talking about the mining of raw materials and the energy required for battery production. However, it's crucial to look at the bigger picture. When you consider the entire life cycle of a vehicle, from production to disposal, EVs still come out ahead in terms of overall environmental impact. Studies have shown that even when accounting for battery production, EVs have significantly lower emissions over their lifespan compared to gasoline cars. Plus, the battery industry is constantly innovating, developing more sustainable battery chemistries and recycling processes to minimize the environmental impact further. So yes, it's essential to be mindful of the environmental footprint of battery production, but it shouldn't overshadow the significant environmental benefits of EVs throughout their life cycle. Section 3. Charging up responsibly, the importance of renewable energy sources. Here's another crucial piece of the puzzle. Where does the electricity to charge your EV come from? If it's coming from a power plant that burns fossil fuels, then you're not fully realizing the environmental benefits of driving electric. That's why it's essential to consider the source of your electricity. Ideally, you want to charge your EV using renewable energy sources like solar, wind, or hydropower. This ensures that you're driving on truly clean energy and minimizing your carbon footprint. Many electricity providers offer renewable energy plans, allowing you to choose electricity generated from clean sources. Some EV charging networks are also committed to using renewable energy to power their charging stations. Another option is to install solar panels on your home, giving you a direct source of clean energy to power your EV and your home. By aligning your EV charging with renewable energy sources, you can drive with a clear conscience, knowing that you're contributing to a more sustainable energy future. Section 4. EVs and the grid powering a sustainable transportation ecosystem. Finally, let's talk about the bigger picture of EVs and their impact on the electrical grid. As more EVs hit the road, there's a growing demand for electricity, which raises questions about the grid's capacity to handle the load. But here's the exciting part. EVs can actually play a positive role in modernizing and stabilizing the grid. Think of it this way. Most people charge their EVs at night when electricity demand is low. This means EVs can act as giant batteries, storing energy during off-peak hours and potentially even feeding it back into the grid when needed. This concept is known as vehicle-to-grid (V2G) technology, and it has the potential to revolutionize the way we think about energy storage and grid management. Imagine a future where EVs not only consume energy, but also contribute to a more resilient and sustainable energy ecosystem. So, while the transition to electric mobility presents challenges, it also offers incredible opportunities to create a cleaner, more efficient and sustainable transportation system for everyone. Ready, set, charge, making your EV dreams a reality. We've covered a ton of ground, from understanding EV types to range, charging, costs and environmental impact. Hopefully you now feel empowered and informed, ready to make that big decision. Take your time, do your research and test drive different models. Find the EV that fits your life and enhances your driving experience. Section 2. The future is electric, embracing a sustainable driving experience. Now, I know some of you might still be on the fence. You might be thinking, is now the right time to make the switch? And my answer to that is a resounding yes. The electric revolution is here and it's gaining momentum every single day. Think about it. Battery technology is improving, ranges are increasing, charging infrastructure is expanding, and the cost of EVs is becoming more affordable. Plus, governments worldwide are incentivizing EV adoption and investing heavily in a greener transportation future. Choosing an EV isn't just about buying a car, it's about embracing a new era of driving. It's about reducing your carbon footprint, improving air quality, and contributing to a more sustainable future for generations to come. It's about being a part of something bigger than yourself, something that will have a lasting positive impact on our planet. And let's not forget the sheer joy of driving electric. The instant torque, the smooth acceleration, the quiet serenity. It's a truly exhilarating experience. Once you go electric, you'll never want to go back. Section 3. Join the movement. Your journey starts today. So, what are you waiting for? Start exploring the world of EVs today. Visit your local dealership, browse online, and join EV communities online or in person. The more you learn, the more excited you'll become about the possibilities. Share your EV journey with friends and family. Spread the word about the benefits of electric mobility. The more people who make the switch, the faster we can accelerate the transition to a cleaner, greener transportation future. Remember, every journey starts with a single step. And in this case, that step is choosing your perfect electric ride. It's a decision you won't regret, and it's a step towards a brighter, more sustainable future for all of us. Thanks for joining me on this electrifying adventure. Until next time, keep it charged up, keep it green, and I'll catch you in the next video.